Yo guys, welcome back to another video. And in this video, I want to talk about the good funded pay after you pass challenge. And this is a new thing that came up from God funded, which is it's an unlimited time offer. There is a consistency rule in it, and I want to go deep explaining the consistency rule and everything, and also explaining how the account structure is and everything. All right, so let's get straight into the video. This is the page, and to get this link, make sure you use the link in the description of the video. As you can see, this is a pay after you pass challenge, which means you pay a small fee, and when you get funded, you pay the complete fee. And this is actually a very good opportunity for you that doesn't have access to big account because you can't afford the challenge fees. All right. So now imagine you pay up to $618 for a 100K account, and which is also two evaluation, and you lost that account in either phase one or phase two. That account is gone. You know that account is gone, all right, and your money is gone. Okay, so this is like a cheat code, a save option you get, that you can just pay a $5 fee to access any account type of your choice, and you pay that $5. You take the challenge, which is a one-step challenge, and when you get to the funded stage, you do the verification and everything, then you pay the complete fee and you have access to your challenge, your funded account, and you make your payout. Okay, so as you can see, the accounts, we have 5K up to 100K, which are all the same fee. $5, $5, $5, $5, $5. All right. So let me break it down. This challenge only have one step. Okay, and the one step has only target of 4%, which is on a 100K account, you are only to make $4,000. Okay, and you have daily drawdown of 0. Right, non-daily drawdown, and you have a maximum drawdown of 8%, which is you are allowed to lose up to 8%. Okay, so once you lose up to 8%, which is 8K, you have lost the account, and the minimum trading date is only one. Okay, and it has no consistency rule on the evaluation challenge, which means you don't have, you are not restricted to, like, you are not limited to how much you can make on that account, and you have a leverage up to 1:100, and you have there's no profit split until you get to the funded stage. When you get to the funded stage, you have no profit target, but you have daily drawdown of 3%, which means you shouldn't go below, you shouldn't lose up to 3% of the account balance in a day, and you have maximum drawdown of 6%. So you can see that they reduce the maximum drawdown to 6%, and you have 3 minimum trading days, which are increased, which is I don't find any issues with these 3 minimum days. Okay, except if you're an aggressive trader that you want to hit a home run every day. And you have the consistency rule, which is 20% consistency rule. All right, which I'm going to explain this consistency rule right after this now in a second. And you have the leverage reduced down to 1:50, which is I think is okay for a consistent trader. All right, and the profit split is 80% standard, and for if you want to have an add-on, they have extension, a plugin, you can have up to 100%, and they also allow news trading and weekend holding. Okay, so that's something you keep in mind. All right, for the consistency rule, they say 20% consistency rule. So now let's think about this for a while, for a moment now. 20% consistency rule, right? So let's say you have a 100K account now, right? For that 100K account, your first profit you now make 1K. So now you want to set your profit target to, if your highest day, let's say your highest profits, okay, your highest profit is 1K, your next trade and your next trade and your next trade, they should never go, you are not allowed to make 20% of that 1K, which means you should never go above $200. Why do they have this consistency rule? It is there to make sure that you distribute the trades equally, instead of hitting a home run. Instead of you making 2K in a day, instead of you making 1K in one trade, instead of you using this trading to make, you understand? You are not allowed. So 20% of 1K, which is $200. So you should make 200, 200, 200, 200, right? And you are safe. Okay. Now let's talk about the payouts now. For the payouts part, which I can't have this consistency rule, because I will tell you that a lot of people have problems with consistency rule because they don't understand how it is. All right. So for payout now, let's say now you have 100k accounts and you want to target 1k as your payout, which is very, as you know, this it's very okay. Okay, it's very okay for disciplined trader because that's what most profitable traders do. Just 1%, like most of them target from 1% to 5%. You understand? But let me talk about this. You target only 1k, which is your monthly targets. You understand? Your monthly payout, you want to target only 1k. Now, how do you structure yourself? How do you get the approach to stay below this 20% consistency rate? All you have to do is what? Is to make sure you never make more than $200 on your trades, and your risk should, you should risk 0.2%, and you should target 2 risk reward. But you have to distribute the trades equally, remember. So you have to make not more than 200 on every particular trade. Okay, so let's say you plan to take only 4 trades in a week, or let's say only like 5 trades in a week. You understand? You distribute them so that they will make up on $1,000. You distribute, you calculate everything and be like, okay, since my target is 1k, how much do I need to be making? Like, how much do I need to be targeting on every of my trade to make up that 1k? So you distribute them equally. That's how you stay, okay with the consistency rules of a team. Okay, let's say on a 1k account, let's say 1k profit target, which is your payout target, and you have 10 days. Let's say you want to be making $100, $100. That means you have to make, that means you have 10 trades. On each of these 10 trades, you have to make $100, 100, and you are good to go. You get your payout and you pay you. If you want to target more than 1k your payout, then you increase those profit targets too. You increase those trades too. All right, that's how you stay. You defeat the consistency rule. You can't be planning to take trades like hitting home runs, except if you have an account that doesn't have consistency rule. But the main goal of consistency rule is because they want your equity curve to be like Mount Everest. They don't want your equity curve to be like skateboard. The field for skateboarding, like it's like this. You go up, then you come down, you go up, then you come down. No, they want it to be something like Mount Everest, like this, like this, like this, like this. You keep scaling higher, 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 higher. Right? And that's the challenge. And if you want to get it, you click on Start Challenge here, and it will take you to a page where you can either pay with your Visa, your Mastercard, American Express, PayPal, Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, and everything. All right, and this is how it is. And you see the 100k is more popular. You select MetaTrader. You select any other one that you want, and you pay the $5, no upfront cost. Okay, one fee to pass, no upfront cost, and you fill in the details and everything, and you you pay with crypto right here, and you click on place order. Okay, you click on place order, and you are good to go. All right, so I'll keep the link under the description, and you just go there and get your video. All right, so if you find this very helpful, please follow me, um, hit the like button and share so that others can see the video and also benefit from this. And if you want me to review any other film again, you can tell me and I will do that in the comment section. All right, so nice to see you guys, and I'll see you guys on the next